Okay, cool. So we should be on our way now.
All right.
Cool.
Time to play some Mega Man 1.
Yeah.
We're going to have the volume at all? Oh, yeah, we do. A little bit.
Yeah. How's that? Is that
Sounds
good?
good to me.
All right, cool. All right, Mega Man.
Mega Man.
So I grew up playing more of the first Mega Man than any other Mega Man game, other than... that doesn't include X. I consider the X series...
Yeah, that's its own thing.
Like, they're definitely in the same lineage, but they're different games.
Yeah, they're very different games.
And a lot of people think, like... if I recall correctly, people will usually say to, like, do Bomb Man or Guts Man first in Mega Man.
I would often do Bomb Man first, yeah. It was usually my go-to.
I always do Cut Man first. I don't know if it's because that's the first one that's highlighted, and that's just the one I played the most of when I was a little kid, but I do Cutsman first. Or Cutman.
Cutsman.
I am Cutman. Cutsman.
It's funny how in this version of Mega Man they had points.
Yeah.
That's something they took out of all future versions.
That's the exact thing I was going to say, is that this is the only one that has that score at the top.
Uh-huh. And you can see why they took it out. I mean, it's kind of pointless.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a remnant of the arcades.
Mm-hmm.
I always just ignore that last one.
Yeah, but, I mean, even still, like, all the basics are here. You know, they expanded on a lot of stuff in Mega Man 2, but I feel like the first one doesn't get as much credit as maybe it should.
It really doesn't. Like, and that was a video I was gonna make in this in my show one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you know, not to be too hipster about it, but you know, I liked Mega Man before it was cool.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even have this one when I was a kid. My first one was Mega Man 2.
The first one I played was Mega Man 2, but the first one I owned was the first one, because I didn't know that the first one I had played was Mega Man 2.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you know, when you're a little kid, you buy a video game, and it's like, by the time, in the NES era, you'd buy a video game, and you didn't, you didn't know.
Oh, he got you again!
Gaming and talking is hard! You didn't know how many of a game there were already out there. Like, there wasn't...
Right, you didn't have the internet to look at. Or...
You might have had a friend who had a subscription to Game Informer, or to Nintendo Power. But back then, like, a subscription... magazines of Nintendo Power were like your dad's Playboys or something like that.
Yeah, right.
You didn't just read one then throw it out. You kept those.
Yep.
So it was like you were always flipping through like, oh my god, they made a third Mega Man? Mm-hmm. And then so like, you think that's cool, they made a fifth Mega Man.
Yeah, right.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yep. No, I remember most of my new game discoveries came from renting games at like my local video store.
Yeah, and that was just a thing, and I became very defensive over my choice of the first Mega Man game.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, I know. I became very defensive over my choice of the first Mega Man game, because everyone was like, "Oh, the second one's so much better," and it's like, well, like I was saying before, that was just the game I had.
Yeah, and you got good at it.
Yeah, you couldn't. You say as I die. You couldn't just go out and...
That's kind of a dick move that they put you right in front of that guy.
Yeah, that was kind of dick.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. You couldn't just be like, well, you know, I'm just gonna plop $5 on another one. It's like, no, you're paying like between $20 and $50 a pop on these things.
Yeah, they're comparable prices to games now, which is funny. Like when you look at how low fidelity, how things have changed. Yeah, the prices haven't changed that much.
Yeah, this was this most current generation with the PS4 and the Xbox One. Was the first time people seemed to be okay spending like $60+ on a video game. And I'm still like really uncomfortable about that.
Because it had been like 50 for such a long time.
Yeah, and like even like a friend of mine doesn't ever buy video games that are current gen. He will always buy one generation behind for that very reason, because he could get all the best games of the last generation for like $20 a pop.
Yeah, right.
which I have to admit is a pretty solid strategy.
Yeah, as long as you're not really the type of person who cares about playing stuff when it comes out. Like, the major benefit to that is being able to talk with your friends who are playing the same games, and, you know. But yeah, like, I do that too. I buy games for, like, GameCube and Xbox and stuff a lot. And those are, like, a few generations old.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, though, like, the PS2 is a system that didn't die out. It was the system that didn't know when to die.
Yeah, right. Well, it was just a good system.
The PS2 is, like, at that point of, like, being just good enough.
Yep. I mean, weren't they technically making games for it up until, like, last year?
Yeah.
I remember hearing about that.
Hell, they might still be making games for it in Japan. I have no idea.
Boom! Cutman is done.
You see, Cutman's pretty easy, because if you just shoot him and then jump over his blades, you can get them in that loop, where he's just going to keep throwing his blade and you just keep jumping over it.
And that's, I feel, how a lot of Mega Man battles go. Mega Man is all about pattern memorization, where once you get him down, the major offender in this game is the Yellow Devil in Wily's Castle, where I remember playing this game as a kid and just pulling my hair out trying to beat that guy. And I never could. But once I realized how simple he actually is, if you just get the pattern down, I'm like, man, why was I never able to do this?
Because you were a dumb little kid.
Kid didn't recognize that there was an easy way to do things.
Interesting point of reference, these little jumping monsters that are in the first Mega Man game are called fleas.
Really?
Yep, that's what they're called, according to the US manual for the game. Now, I say that, and then I'm like, so I'm gonna like open up the manual later and be like, oh god, they were called ants or something like that. And I just misremembered it, and I've been calling them the wrong thing my entire life.
It's possible. Well, that's okay.
They've all these enemies have names, and I can't believe that's like the only one I can ever remember.
I don't think anybody's gonna double check on that, so you could probably just say whatever.
Well, these little capsule turret guns that are protected, they're called shoot-em-a-bobs.
These guys are Crunchy Johnsons.
Crunchy.
I don't know.
What's he called? What's the jumping shooter?
Sniper Joe.
Sniper Joe. See, and that's one of the ones. He's one of the only enemies in this game that like persists in all the other Mega Man games.
Mm-hmm.
Although they keep having like bomb things. Like exploding fuckers that weave through the screen. Did you know that all of the first Mega Man games were based off the same engine? Like, this first Mega Man game set the basis for all the other 5 that they made for the NES.
Huh.
Up to 6. And everything... Sorry. And everything else... all the other games were just modified. Like, they were essentially mods for the first Mega Man game.
Right, yeah. they basically just built on a, formula. And I think about it, there weren't very many NES, major NES franchises that were able to get away with what Mega Man was able to get away with. Because I think about, like, Super Mario, and it's like, all the Super Mario games on the NES were different, different mechanics, different... I mean, they were all platformers, but they had different graphics, different play styles.
Yeah,
and Mega Man is basically just the same all the way through. He gets a slide and a charge shot, but, I mean, the basics stay the same.
So when I was a little kid, I didn't realize that was his blaster gun when he faces forward to shoot. I always thought it looked like a belt buckle or something. Which is stupid.
It does.
It's so dumb because you can see...
You can see him, like, moving his arm.
Yeah. I mean, especially on the NES... I'm just going to jump down and die.
Oh, yeah.
Especially on the NES where, like, animation frames are so crucial.
Oh, yeah.
Is Bomb-Man weak against...
Boop, boop. I don't know, because I always did him first.
Because I think Electman is weak against Cutman.
Okay.
I
honestly don't remember what the weaknesses is on this first game.
Aha!
Aha! Oh!
No. I'm gonna do the super cheap No, I'm not gonna do it.
Gonna say, come on.
Either do it or don't do it.
Do it or don't do it.
Ooh.
Oh, you got this.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Believe in yourself. Boom.
Ooh. That was so close.
I've had it where, you get down to like one little health bar.
See, that's the moment. I can't pay attention to what my health is, because if I do...
Then you'll get distracted.
Yeah, I get so distracted and afraid to act.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got Bomb Man and I got Cut Man. I guess the next one's gonna be Guts Man.
Because he's Bomb Man, right? The weakness?
I don't know. All I know is I hate Guts Man. I hate his level so much.
Yeah, well, my least favorite level is always Iceman in this, because of those stupid fucking blocks.
I'm just gonna say this up front. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this game.
Yeah, just kind of play and talk about it.
I might just beat the Robot Masters and then we'll call it good. I'm not sure. And if I post this and people like it, maybe I'll go back and we can play Wily's Castle.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, if that's something that people would like, I'd be more than happy to force people to sit through a torturous rendition of me trying. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I remember having such a hard time.
I've never been able to do that. I
played
played this game. I played this game not that long ago. Like, we're talking like a couple months ago, and I died like 5 times there.
Yeah, no, it was very rare that I ever got this far in the level when I was a kid.
Well, and that was the thing. I couldn't when I was a little kid, and then when I finally did, and I beat these guys with the pickaxes, and you fall down a pit, and then you're at the end of the level. And it's like, this is the shortest level in the entire game.
Because they just front-loaded the difficulty.
Oh my god. But yeah, like I was saying, if people want to sit through a torturous experience, or rather torturous for me, trying to get through Wily's Castle,
oh yeah,
I'd do it if I think people will watch it. I hate those things. It's like such a dick move.
Mm-hmm.
I say that like, I mean, the dude's building a fortress. He needs something to block the path. He's gonna pick the most dickish thing possible, right?
Yeah.
But as a person playing video games, like, oh, that's so cheap. It's like, yeah, but think about it, all main characters are OP, right?
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, even that guy was basically no more than a large obstacle for Mega Man.
All right, let's try Bomb Man.
Oh man. He's handing you your ass.
Yeah, he is. I think I'd have an easier time just
switching to the Mega Buster.
Yeah, like I haven't even landed a hit on him. At least with the Mega Buster, yeah. At least I'm not gonna go out without a fight. Woo! I hit him.
Yay!
Alright, here we go again.
Alright.
Do you got the guts, man?
Oh, you know he does.
He's coming. He's coming for me. Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
Look at it. Get off me, bro.
Jumped right over him.
Oh my god.
Oh. Man.
Oh god, I hate you so much.
And you're at 0 lives.
All right, let's try this. Oh my god.
Oh, wow, it's totally cut, man.
Oh shit, not like this.
We discovered too late. No, maybe not. Oh, so close. So close.
Alright, you want to give it a shot?
I will give it a shot,
right.
but no guarantees.
Adam now has the controller.
Alright.
Alright, cool. Thanks for watching the first part of the Mega Man Diaries. This is going to be an ongoing series for the next couple of weeks, so I hope you enjoy. If you'd like Adam and I to play through more Mega Man, have no fear, there's going to be a lot more. Thanks for watching.